get this book? I never got the book.
No.
So I have no clue what it is.
And William's being very top secret about it.
Of course he does.
Okay. Every year we have the kids kind of pick like what was a favorite story that we want to tell you at the end of the year because we love to act out stories. And when we read this story, Muncha, 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 it wasn't even a question. This was the story we were going to tell you from the get-go. So here is the Madronna's version of the story, Muncha, Muncha, Muncha. One day, there were 5 farmers, and they really, really wanted to plant a garden. So they said to themselves, let's plant a garden. So they got some tools. And they dug, and they dug, and they planted some seeds, and then they went back to their farmhouse. And they waited several weeks, and it got warmer and warmer, and the rain came down, and the carrots started to grow. And they grew, and they grew, and the farmers got so excited because they could just taste those crunchy carrots, and they could not wait to eat them. So one day they decided that the carrots were big enough, and they said, tomorrow we'll get a carrot. So they went to bed, and they were dreaming of carrots. But that night, the sun went down, and the moon came up. And 14 bunnies went tippy, tippy, pat, pat into the garden and then they went back to their den. Well, that morning, when the farmers woke up and they looked at their garden, they said, so they got some materials and they built a fence. And they worked so hard on that fence, and they went back to their farmhouse, and they said, they went to bed again, dreaming of carrots, and the sun went down, and the moon came up, and those bunnies went tippy, tippy, pat, pat, jump. And they went back to their den with full tummies. Well, that morning, when those farmers woke up and they looked in the garden, they said, let's dig a trench. So they got some really big shovels and a hose. And they dug, and they dug, and they got buckets of water and a hose, and they built the biggest trench ever. And after all that hard work, they went back to their farmhouse and they fixed the fence, and they went back to their house, and they said, and that night they went to bed again, dreaming of carrots. And the sun went down, swim, jump. And back to their den. Well, when those farmers woke up and saw their garden, they said, let's go to cement. So, they got lots of materials, and they built the biggest cement wall ever, with a big gate and lock on it. And they said, those bunnies can't get in now. And they went back to their farmhouse. Well, that night, the bunnies, the sun went down and the moon came up, and those bunnies went tippy, tippy. Oh no! They could not get through the wall. So they went back to bed. But those sneaky bunnies had a plan. The next morning, when the farmers woke up and they looked at their garden, they said, hey, let's pick our carrots. So they got their basket. And they went behind the cement wall. And behind the cement wall with their big key. And they unlocked the door. And the farmers waited till the door was open. And then they stepped over the trash. And they jumped over the fence. And they started picking carrots. But the sneaky bunnies snuck through the open gate. They stepped over the trash. And they said to the... Oh, wait, hold on. This farmer needs some carrots. Whoop. This farmer needs some carrots. Let's put some carrots in her basket. Let's get some carrots and
Okay, I'm not capturing all this part.
And the bunny said, if you share your carrots, we'll work in your garden. And the farmer said, and they gave everybody carrots.